Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Skip's Tips. For you guys that don't know me, I'm Christian. Today we're going to be unpackaging the Zipwake 300S kit. We're going to be installing it on the 2150 stable car behind me. Some of the things I'm going to cover off on is some of the tools that you'll need to install, and also the kit itself, what's inside, what you can expect, and a little bit about price and why we decided to go with this product, and some of the issues that we're experiencing with the boat prior to this that sort of weighed into our decision. So we'll dive straight into it.
Tips is film and we're legends tonight. White hammer rock out on the sea. Big coral trough where the fish run free. Spanish mackerel, flatty dogs in tow. Skip's Tips is the channel stealing the show. Chicks in bikinis, sun so hot.
You'll need obviously drill, impact and brake cleaner. You'll need to sand the pad and stuff afterwards. Level, make sure your boat's level. Drill bits, hole saw, silicon gun, marine grade silicon, Sikaflex, if you can get your hands on it. Just measuring devices to measure out everything in a level. So we'll dive straight in and look at the kit. The reason why we wanted to sort of cover off on this is it's something that we're doing it ourselves. We wanted to sort of give you the real rundown, not from a professional perspective, from a perspective of if you are to purchase this kit, how can you save as much money as you can? And the best way of installing it on an aluminium boat, there's a couple methods of install through hull, or you can run the cables up. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to run the cables up through. We're going to relocate some of the transducers and stuff, which will be in part 2 of this video. So let's have a look at what's in the kit. Zipwake have been around a long time. There's a couple other brands and manufacturers out there that rave about response time and stuff with their trim tabs or interceptors. Trim tabs, as you guys may be already aware, it's a product that you have to manually control, and it's quite tedious if you're trying to get your boat levels and everything right. As the auto function on the Zipwakes is definitely saves you that hassle of having to intercept that all the time. It's pretty straightforward. They've done a really good job packaging this up, and the instruction guide is very clear and easy to understand. So on here, they basically have outlined all the parts, procedures on how to install the Zipwakes correctly. What I found really useful is the stencils and everything tell you exactly what size drill bits to use for particular holes and torque settings and the like. So all this stuff's going to be available through the Zipwake website. We're just going to give you a little rundown of what's actually in the kit and some of the tools to consider prior to you purchasing and installing this yourself or paying a professional to do so. One thing that I would note is that if you are installing it yourself like we are today, you are limited to a 12-month warranty, as opposed to if you get a professional installer, you'll increase your warranty period. With a product that's been around a long time, it's something that it's very rare that it will fail on you, and if it does, it's a reputable company, and I'm sure they'll come to the party and help you guys out if you have an issue. We'll just quickly cover off on cost and where we purchased it. So we're located here on the Sunshine Coast. We purchased this from Sunshine Coast Marine Electrical Doctor. They're down at Coolum Industrial Estate. If you're local and you want to sort of get a product, Rob there is extremely knowledgeable. They generally do a lot of fit outs and transducers and things like that. So if you're having issues with the results you're receiving in that, definitely pay them a visit. They were, believe it or not, the cheapest in Australia that I could find, and I purchased this in February 2025. In which I paid $3,600 or $3,600 Australian for the kit. Most other competitors were sort of around that $4,100 mark. If you have issues with real estate on your dash, you may want to look at purchasing one of their Glowwake or one of their smart interceptor control units, basically so you can pair it up straight to your sounder so you don't have to mount anything big or bulky on your dash. We're quite fortunate in the Stablecraft. We do have a bit of real estate still, and we've decided just to go with the standard basic kit. So in the box, you've got everything's color-coded as per the diagram, installation guide as well. You've got 2 interceptors, and in the interceptor box, comes really well packaged and easy to do. Pretty straightforward. You will be pulling these guys apart. From initial overview, the quality of this product is fantastic. So, and as you guys know, it's cheap and nasty. It catches you off guard eventually. So it does pay to purchase something that's good. In the bottom of this box here, they have the stencil outline, which I think is really, really good. So this will mount onto the bottom of the hull. at the transom, and that will give us a bit of an idea of where to drill those holes and the procedure to do that. So yeah, basically really straightforward. The control panel, we've had a brief little look at this guy. This is what we're going to be mounting on the dash. It's a 65mm hole saw bit, which we've got. So we'll be, I know it's a little bit edgy when you're screwing straight through your dash and it's like, well, am I getting it right? But we're going to be happy with that long term. So definitely just, place some things around, even a bit of masking tape, and have a bit of a look and see if you like where that positioning of that is on your helm. The product is made in Sweden. I don't know if everything is made in Sweden, but definitely control panels are made in Sweden. So that just shows a little bit of quality there as well. This is the distribution unit. This is basically the brains behind the operation. I haven't even opened this guy up yet. It is recommended that this gets mounted down at the transom, pretty much when you pull straight through. We're going to have a little bit of a look about where the best place for that is going to be. You can have up to 3 interceptors in this particular unit. In this case, the boat, we're not experiencing a lot of issues. So we're just really looking to gain performance and increase, obviously, fuel economy, but also just level out a little bit, just because we are a little bit one side heavy after the installment of the encoder, which was in one of our other videos. If you haven't seen that one, check it out. Sort of gives you a little bit of a take on pricing that we fabricated everything here ourselves. So it's pretty much plug and play. This is going to be mounted more than likely not at the transom, inside with the isolation switches, and it keeps that free, that clutter free from the helm. The reason being as well is it just saves having to run that power cable back from the helm back to the batteries and the like. So you can obviously plug in up to 3 interceptors, in which case we're going to do starboard side, port side. They've done a really good job of color coding as well. So obviously port's red and starboard's green. So I think that was pretty nifty of them. They really thought about their product. So that's basically it as far as the kit's concerned. In our next video, we're going to cover off on the install. We're going to have to relocate the transducers, in which we have 3 on the back. So we're going to have a bit of a play around there just so we can still maximize the stuff that we've already spent cash on. We're going to give you a full run through, and then in part 3 of this series, we're going to put it to the test and just let you guys know what we think. Did it work for us, and some of the issues that we're experiencing beforehand, have they been resolved, and is it worth the money outlay? All right, looking forward to it. See you guys on the next one.